Up first here, there's a range of courses from digital marketing and content development, AR, VR, augmented and virtual reality, games production, 3D graphics, advanced games production and digital diploma, that's a HND, web design, AR, VR as well, and we're developing a traineeship. So let's take a look at this first area, and we're going to look at digital marketing first with Joan Hogan. Hello, Joan. How are you today?
Hi, Ken. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. Great.
So
great.
You provided us with some media. I'm going to play that media now. Is that okay?
That's terrific. Thanks, Ken.
Great. No problem. Thank you. So Joan, your course, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
I will indeed, yeah. I'd just like to thank everybody for coming along today. It's on my course, my name is Joanne Hogan. I coordinate the digital marketing and content development. It's a level 5 QQI course. It's a one-year course. And what it does is it equips graduates or beginners in finding out about the practical aspects and also the theoretical aspects of working in digital marketing, but also in the creative media and content creation industry. It's one of our newer courses here at Ballyfermot. It's a one-year course where you can progress on to level 6, straight up to level 8 degree program here at Ballyfermot, which you can also go out into the workplace, and it gives you, a good foundation with digital skills. There's great opportunities. All of our lecturers have industry experience. We also have work placements abroad as well through the Erasmus program. It's quite a practical course. So you'll come out of the course with really good practical skills, but also to understand the fundamentals of PR strategies, digital marketing. You'll be able to work on website development. So it's a very practical and up-to-date, quite a modern course in the whole field of digital skills. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Joan, for that today. And just remember, if any of these courses that we're presenting today, you can apply on our website, bcfe.ie, up in the upper right-hand side, apply. So we're now moving on to AR, VR, Design and Development Traineeship, our diploma, H&D Level 6. Sergio, how are you today?
All is good, Ken, and excited to run this virtual open day. Again, just to stay in theme with the virtual side of things, I guess Ballyfermot has decided to engage with the virtual and augmented reality platforms. We have been doing that in our games courses for a number of years, but it was decided that a course with emphasis on the use of AR and VR for business and enterprise was needed in the college. So we decided to experiment in this exciting new area with the possibility of 2 courses, and more recently the possibility of launching a traineeship with extensive work placement in some of the established and startup companies in Dublin that operate in the AR VR. So the course content, echoing what Joanne was saying, is to do with practical skills in creating assets and creating experiences that engage in the AR, VR business and enterprise. Asset creation, architectural visualization, design, product design, training for multiple different operations. One of the big fields of VR recently is training. So for when it's dangerous to do it in person or too expensive, one can create a simulation in VR that allows the company to run their training in this field. We have state-of-the-art facilities. We are constantly expanding our equipment when it comes to the lab that is being set up for this course. And it has a multitude of modules ranging from design, 3D modeling, multimedia authoring, and it will be run in partnership with the Unity engine to actually give Unity certification, industry certification to the students that come on board. What you see on the background there is an Xtal 8K headset. It's currently run as for flight simulators in the industry. It's a very high-end VR headset. So what the college offers is the possibility of accessing some really high-end technology, as well as the expertise of the tutors. And we are constantly expanding our portfolio of technology. We have Index, we have Quest 2, we have a number of peripherals like steering wheels, motion controls, motion capture facilities. So it is a cutting-edge course in AR, VR that will operate between the traineeship and the H&D structure. Everything should be good to run it in September, and the first students on board will be the first ones to graduate with a certificate directly linked to enterprise and business AR, VR.
Sergio, that sounds excellent, and sure, lots of applications in architecture, medicine, science, engineering. Yes. Absolutely, this the world is the student's oyster if they do this course. And again, if students want to apply to these courses, remember places are limited. So if you go to bcfe.ie, upper right-hand side of the webpage, you can apply for these courses. Thank you very much, Sergio.
Thanks, Ken.
So now we're moving on to Web Design, Advanced App and Web UI UX Diploma. It's a higher national diploma, level 6. And I'd like to welcome Vivian. Hello, Vivian. How are you today?
Hi, Ken. How are you? I'm good.
Good, good.
Yeah, so I basically have been running the web design course here for about 20 years or so, since 1999 actually, so a bit longer than that even. It's obviously evolved over time. We're currently focused really on kind of UI and UX, so user interface design and user experience, like how do people work their way through the product. So our main software is Adobe XD, so that we use that then to create these interfaces that you're looking at there on the screen. And there's about, I think there's 12 screens in the top assignment and 8 in the bottom, but actually in the full project there's probably about 40 screens altogether, so it's quite a lot. So the students learn how to basically research the problem, figure out what's wrong with the current interfaces, trying to find the pain points for the users, what doesn't work well, what can be made better, for example. Once we understand that problem, then we can try and conceptualize the solution. So we come up with some ideas and then we user test those, we prototype them and user test them and try and evaluate if our solutions are working well. And then we iterate that process until we get a really good product. We also covered the theory behind UI and UX. So for example, how does the human mind work? How do our senses work? How do we pay attention? How does our memory work? How users read online? All that kind of stuff. We get lots of hands-on practical experience with kind of design, mostly in first year. And then in second year, we have an emphasis on coding. So the students learn how to create some of these products. What you're looking at here is some first year website designs for furniture, and then another concept product website that they were able to come up with their own idea for as well. So second year we do a lot of HTML, CSS, jQuery, and then we go into some back-end coding. So we hook everything up to a database, and we learn some PHP and SQL as well. So by the time you get to second year, you have a really good understanding of the whole process from start to finish, and you have hopefully some really good portfolio pieces as well for your next course or your job interviews or whatever you're going afterwards. After that, then the students, so we also do, although our focus is on UI UX, we also want to give the students a little bit of a broader kind of understanding of the industry and hopefully some other skills that can get them the job. So we also do logo design, posters, branding, all that kind of stuff as well. And although that's not the focus of our course, it can help the students get the next job, for example. Now, if your interest is more in this kind of area, in posters and branding, we do have a really good graphic design course as well, but this is just to give our students a little bit of a taster as well. We also have an Erasmus program where so we have 4 students this year going off to Finland in June, and they're looking forward to doing, I think, 3 weeks of Erasmus work experience over there as well. So I'll go.
That sounds excellent. Sounds excellent. If you want to apply for Vivian's course, which is DMH, Web Design Advanced App Web, HND Level 6, it's on our website, bcfe.ie. Now moving along now to Games Production 3D Graphics QQI Level 5. Hello, Emmett. How are you today?
Hi, Ken. Good, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your course.
So the Level 5 QQI, the DLO course, is designed for people who are interested in games, who want to find out what's behind games, how to create games, and generally have an interest in that particular area. We cover a lot of different modules, and it's for beginners. It's if you have no experience whatsoever and would like to be involved in this exciting area. Ballyfermot College was the first college in Ireland, actually 20 years ago, to set up games production courses. And there's been a lot of investment recently put into the college in terms of the facilities and the computers and the applications. It's an ongoing situation. So there's a lot of things going on at the college at the moment. And if you're interested in games, as I say, then this is the place to be. If you just go to the next one there, Ken. So these are the actual modules that we cover. So we've multimedia authoring, games analysis and design, digital marketing, the skills, 3D computer graphics, the work experience. Then we create a company, a small company in the college itself, and we break the students up into their groups, and they actually get to make a prototype, which they can carry on for interview if they're going further in terms of progression onto the DGH course, which is the next presentation. We also have web authoring and then communications. So it's really based, all these modules are, very introductory. They're quite easy. The teachers are all gamers. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it for a long time. I would suggest to come into the breakout room where I can chat more about the information, give you much more detail on it. If you just want to go to the next slides, these are just some of the work that the students have done this year in Maya. So it's just, these people had no skills before they came into the college, and this is the kind of work that they're putting together at the end of a year. So yeah, that's it. If you meet me in the breakout room, we can chat further.
This is excellent work. Yeah, it's really, really good. I mean, how long does it take a student to produce something like this, Emmett?
Well, it's a year-long program. So we start, at the very beginning. No need to be intimidated by any of the programs, although they're quite complex. And like the teachers have been doing it for a long time now, as long as you're there and willing to learn, then we'll give you all the skills that you need. And this is the kind of work that you can produce at the end of a year yourself.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Emmett.
You're very welcome.
If you want to apply for that course, Games Production 3D Graphics QQI Level 5 DLO, that's on our website, bcfe.ie, upper right-hand side. You can apply now. Places are limited. So I'm going to move on now to Shane. Hello, Shane. How are you today?
Hi, Ken. How's it going?
Good, good. We're going to talk about the Advanced Games Production Design Diploma. It's a HND Level 6.
Yep. And there's a video here which gives you a flavor of some of the students' work. So this has all been produced by students over the last couple of years in our games courses. Okay, that should tell you something about the modules that we cover. A lot of 3D modeling and sound design and programming and animation and 2D artwork, and there's a whole spread of stuff that we do. We generally recruit from inside the college, but we do take applicants from outside. And most of the students that we recruit are from Emmett's course. The course code is DLO, which you just heard Emmett speak about. So what I would say to anybody who's interested here about, which course do I apply for if I'm interested in games? If you have even some of the skills that you saw evident in the video already, go for the level 6. If you want to learn how to acquire those skills, go for the level 5. And it's really that simple. So the level 6 courses in the college are all 2 years. And we lead on to the visual media degree, which you'll hear about later on as well. Our students this year are going on to do Erasmus again in Finland in June. We've got 5 students going to do that. They're going to work on a thing called the eye wall, which is like a massive interactive TV that reads your body language. We've just had students who competed in an international game jam across several European countries, and they ranked quite highly. I think the highest was 2nd in the competition from ours, but the whole spirit of it was collaboration rather than competition, really. So these are all the things that you get exposed to while you're here doing game design in BCFE. So if you want to apply and you've got some skills already, go for level 6. If you want to learn more before you do that, go for level 5.
Thank you very much, Shane. Now,